Let's get ready for Margie's Crafty Corner. Everyone come along, join in and hang out. Coffee and chat along, see what we are talking about. Mixed media art days, crochet fun things, journals in all the ways, arts and crafty things. Always fun times here, making something crafty, full of the good cheer. Always someone laughing.
Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Granny D, welcome in. How you doing, Granny? Hi, Izzy. Welcome in. Grab my coffee. There. Yeah, got a little bit of water there. Aisha, welcome in. What is everybody working on and what is in everybody's cup? Oh, I just have a fresh cup of coffee. And I am working on another reading shawl. And I am using a Stinley cake that I had won from, hey Dinky Jen, welcome in. A Stinley cake. Actually, it's a muffin that I had won some time ago from Mishi. Hi, Mandy. Welcome in. So this is what it's looking like so far. And this is the muffin. And it is, and I went and this is the tag. There we go. But on the back of it, I went and translated everything. It is made up of 75% acrylic, 15% recycled silk, 10% merino wool, and it has 1,269 yards, and it's color number 30. But they didn't give it a name. They don't give any of their excuse me, a name. They're all numbers. Because I went to Stinley's website excuse me, to see if there was an actual name for this colorway, and it just has a number. So it's number 30. So so with these colors, it's kind of an autumn colors, but also to me could also be like a sunset or a sunrise. Thank you, Dinky Jen. So when so I'm kind of thinking excuse me, because when I get done with my projects, and when I go to have Steve of Harnell Media, which is the host of my website, when I go to have him list these on my website, I like to give my projects a name. And usually it kind of correlates with the colorway, the name of the colorway. Well, since this colorway doesn't have a name, I'll have to come up with a name. So so I'm trying to kind of think and come up with a name for it. And just like my other reading shawls that I've had, well, I only have one listed now on my website of the reading shawls. Everything, it's the name of the colorway, the name of the colorway, reading shawl. So so this one I'll have to come up with a specific name. Since this colorway they don't actually have a name, or at least I couldn't find a name that they have given it. But I had a doctor's appointment this morning with my gastroenterologist. It was my 1 year checkup from when I had my endoscopy, and he's pleased with the way my progress, and the fact that I am losing weight. So so the one medicine that I'm taking for my acid reflux, he said that once I lose about 10 more pounds, he wants me to stop taking the acid reflux medicine and see how I do. And if I do okay, then I don't have to take acid reflux medicine anymore. So I'm like, yes. And stuff. So hey Noe, welcome in. So but okay. Can you guys still see me and hear me? Okay, I should be okay now. Hi, Darcia. Welcome in. So maybe by me losing the weight, I'm thinking maybe I might be able to get off of some of my other meds, maybe. That would be great, because oh my gosh, you guys should see the amount of pills I have to swallow every morning. The pills I swallow that I have to swallow at night isn't so bad, because there's only 4 pills I have to swallow at night. But the amount of pills I have to swallow in the morning, I'm like, oh my gosh. It would be so great if I can get off of a lot of them, if not all of them. And if by losing the weight I can do that, that would be great. Dang it. So Granny doesn't mind taking the meds. She just hates having the reflux. Yeah, I know what you mean, Granny. But mine has gotten a lot better. I still have the cough, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Because if you guys remember anything, I used to have the coughing fit really, really bad. And I don't have that coughing fit in hardly anymore. Darcia, I'm making another Agatha reading shawl. See? And I'm using the Stanley muffin that I had won from Mishi. And the only thing with this that I didn't realize until I started working with it is that I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's 4 individual strands. Hola, Maritza. So I have to be very careful and make sure that I'm grabbing all 4 strands. But yeah, I just need to lose another 16. Yeah, about another 16, 17 pounds. And I'll be at the weight that my surgeon wants me to be at. Um, in order for him to be okay enough to do my back surgery. So I'm well on my way. So yeah. So I was a very happy girl this morning when I got on the scale and saw where I was at. So yeah. And me and little Miss Chloe, we went for a walk this morning. I've been riding I have a recumbent exercise bike that I've been riding for 30 minutes a day. But today I decided, you know what? Even though it's kind of windy outside, I decided to take her and to go for a walk. Noe says, I brought you in the backyard with me to pull out the overgrown grass in the walkway area. Oh, okay. Granny says, that's fab, Margie. Prayers that you lose the needed weight soon so you can get your back sorted out. Thank you, Granny. Yeah, it's been nice here and stuff. It started to really warm up, but then it's kind of cooled off again. So Um, No, I've had these glasses for a while now. I've had these since January. Noe says that her mom had her help decorate an egg for her work contest, and she only got third. Well, at least she got third. But yeah, right now here it's 75 degrees and the wind is blowing. And it's supposed to get down to 60 degrees tonight. No, he says it's like being a parent who helped their kid in the science fair. Yeah. But besides working on this, I still have my two Tunisian Afghans that I'm working on as well. Granny's asking Noe if she's still working at Michael's. Noe says the person who won plastered a picture of Veruca salt to a gold egg with the words bad egg on top. Granny says, I haven't been there or Hobby Lobby in ages. I need to go just to get out of the house. And Noe says, yes, she does. And question, Noe, does your Michaels, do you guys have the yarn, have those little, they're like little pamphlet things that has like that are free that you can just take that has patterns on them? They're like little pamphlet, like leaflets, just hanging there by the yarn with a pattern. Let's say it's by the loops and threads yarn that has patterns My Michaels doesn't. I went into my Michaels, um, when was it? On Sunday? And my Michaels doesn't. Now there's a Michaels that's about, I guess they're about 45 minutes away from me. So I thought about making a trip over there to see if they do. But my Michaels don't. They used to. But they don't anymore. So I'm just wondering if that's just a store thing, or if that's, and Granny says, yeah, and so yeah, you used to have a whole end cap with the pattern packs on pegs. Yeah, and then they were just like, yeah, and you could just like tear off a sheet. It was a free, and you can just take off one, and you had a free pattern, and then the yarn, then everything. If you like that pattern and stuff, and then you can, and it was, well, ours and everything, if I remember correctly, it was, they had them kind of hanging, and then they were kind of close to whichever yarn that was recommended in the pattern, and then you could just everything right there, and then you could buy the yarn and the amount and stuff that you needed to complete that particular um, project. And when I asked one of the girls there, she had no clue what I was talking about. All she knew was that about the books, the crochet books. And I was telling her, I go, no, these were like little, like leaflets. So I'll need to look through all of my crochet stuff because I think I might have one. You know, he keeps finding the bird's nut stash. Okay, Granny says I'll join you in a bit, taking a break on my deck just now. Okay, Granny. Noah just found an acorn. Are you sure it's the birds stashing them? That's what I was gonna say, Granny. It sounds more like the squirrels are stashing them. But yeah, maybe me and my husband will make a trip to the other Michael store and see if they have any of those. You're going to start leaving them on a little plate that's on the gazebo bar in hopes a raven or a crow finds them and leaves trinkets. Granny says that her Michaels and Hobby Lobby are close together. Dollar Tree too, only 15 minutes from her. Yeah. Michaels is it's only our Michaels is only 15, not even 15 minutes from me. It's only like maybe 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes at the most. Depending on traffic and which way we decide to go. But this other Michael's, the next closest one is about 45 minutes. Which is in Yuma, Arizona. Which is just on the other side of the Colorado River. So I am very close to the Colorado River. The All-American Canal. runs right through our area, and that's where we get all of our water from. We get our water from the All-American Canal, which gets which the water from the Colorado River feeds into the All-American Canal. And I live 15 minutes north of the Mexican border. And if you've ever heard of Coachella and the music festival, I'm just over an hour south of that. Which is and I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably have heard of Palm Springs, Palm Desert, which that is part of right there by Coachella. So I am south of that. And the Salton Sea. I know probably a lot of you guys have heard about the Salton Sea. Everything. It's been in the news and everything about the Salton Sea. Well, I am south of that. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I keep wanting to move my bangs the other way. I'm used to my bangs going the other way. You wonder if Mexican yarn is cheaper than ours? Well, the only way to actually be able to buy Mexican yarn is if you actually buy it in Mexico or have someone that lives in Mexico get it and send it to you. Okay, Izzy. Noe says that she's heard of Coachella. Weird Al was there on stage along with HR Pufnstuf, a Slee Snack, and a bunch of other costume characters. And I am this close to Coachella, and I've never been to any of the music festivals. I've never gone to any of them, and I live this close, and I've never gone to any of them. I've just never gone. But yeah, yeah, Sonny Bono, before he died, was the mayor of Palm Springs. There's Bob Hope Drive in Palm Springs, or yeah, Palm Springs, or is it Indio? Yeah, I've gone to Palm Springs, Indio, that area. I've gone shopping. There's things that you can do there. Thank you, Izzy. There's a lot of rich people that live in that area. We got someone in the basement.
Hello, hello. I need to share you on my post. Let me do that right quick.
Okay,
How are you?
I'm doing good.
You looking good?
Thank you.
Coffee and Chatalong. Let's create a post and say, come join us. Come join us. Here we go. See if we get any more folks over here. I am so aggravated. I keep losing my doggone hooks. And this thing that I was, you're doing a Stanley cake, I think, with your shawl. Not what do you call these reading shawls? I forgot what darn size hook I was using for this. It's driving me crazy. And I'm doing another one with this, but I could not find my, I was using my red metal, whatchamadoodle, furrows. You know we can't lose that. Only have one other one.
Are you sure Gray Nut is not hiding it?
Oh no. I'm sure I hid it for myself. I probably dropped it somewhere and just haven't located it yet. I'm terrible about working and falling asleep while I'm working. Izzy, hello, darling. You love these glasses or Margie's?
She's talking about mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had this pair and stuff since January.
I've had these for a couple years. Even when I went back, I couldn't find any as cool. I love these frames. Normally the only cool part you only see on the sides or on the inside of the glasses. I'm like, I want some cool looking glasses on the outside. And they didn't have any more, so I just got new lenses stuck in these. You'd think it wouldn't cost me as much. I got another set of glasses. These are ones that I wear on my live so I can see from a distance, just from here to my computer, see the chat better. But you know, when you got to have your bifocals, like I call them, bifocals, they ain't cheap.
Yeah, I know and stuff. I have the transition and stuff where it goes and everything from distance down to the reading part
Uh-huh.
without the lines.
Yeah, I get the lines because I don't care. And it's cheaper. So, yeah, I have had those before. I don't know if it's that much cheaper, though. I ought to check into it next time.
Uh, but with my insurance and stuff, they cover that. So
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what I have with Medicare and stuff and Humana. I don't even know if I have. Well, I do have some.
Miss Cynthia, welcome in. Nugs nugs.
Hey, Nuggy. It was the
Thank you,
longest
Miss
time before
Cynthia.
I knew what Nugs was. I kept seeing Cynthia and everybody over there nugging away, and I'm like, Nugs. Sounds like hugs, but why is it Nugs?
Because it's a
Neck
hug
hugs.
around the neck.
Yeah. Yep. Got it now. I used to love her movie night, but God, I couldn't stay awake. And not that it was she and her hubby had it so great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it
That
is.
wasn't boring at all. It was just that I was having trouble staying awake everywhere, anywhere, even just here.
Yeah, it was because one night and stuff, she was trying to say hugs and it came out nugs. So it was just like it just stuck.
It just stuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's how Tank used to call me. She called me Grabby D by just a typo. And then it was, I can't remember whether it was her or somebody else. I think her. But then I said, I think I'd rather be Gabby D than Grabby D. So then she started calling me that. I miss
Yeah.
Tank. I made people mad when I took wrenches away, and I didn't mean to, but I just had too many, and it was starting to cause some problems
Well,
that I
it's your
didn't go into with my.
it's your channel, Granny.
I
You
know,
do
but I just
you
hate.
feel it's right for your channel. Just like
Yeah.
this is my channel and the way I run my
You know
channel.
what? I
I
just soon not be a mod cause that way I can just listen and not have to
know,
look for
and yeah,
problems
and
or
I
drop
and I
links or
yeah, and I've
that
told
stuff.
Miss Cynthia the same thing. I go, it's your channel. You run your channel the way you want to run it, and
Yeah.
if some people
I
don't
had to
like it,
think
well,
about it a
there's
long
other
time and
channels
pray
they
about
can
it because I knew folks would get upset. And so far as I know,
yeah,
only two really did, but still, I hate it.
yeah, and 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 I've said it before and stuff, and I mean, this is my channel. This is the way I run my channel.
Yeah,
I'm
your
sorry.
castle.
This is me. If you don't like me or like how I run my channel, there's other channels out there.
Yeah.
You can go to them.
And I guess they did, but I sure do miss them. But
Yep.
I'm just so tickled that,
You can't please
I
everyone.
couldn't. Jaxie, we don't know what in the world happened that she couldn't get in my live, and she was a member.
Yeah.
And
And a mod. Yeah.
so
So,
finally, I had the bright idea. Finally, after all these months, well, I didn't even know I could do this. But I went on the settings, where you can see where I call it my jail, where people are approved users, blocked users, moderators, managing
uh,
moderators, all that. And I could See, see, they were approved. I even made them managing moderators to make sure they could get in. That's one reason I didn't put on there for subscribers only, also. But I had been to Tuber Chat, and I knew that maybe I might get a few new people from there that maybe hadn't subscribed yet. So I took a chance because I know we invite TROLLSs sometimes, and I've had trouble with those before. That's
Yeah.
why I had so many doggone mods to begin with. I had a knee jerk reaction when I got attacked way back when, way
Mhm.
back.
Yeah.
And then it was just, oh, you need to dress, you need to dress, you need to dress. And they were pretty
Yeah.
much everybody. And then I thought, well, too, new people come in and they're like, well, dang, everybody else is blue. Why ain't I blue? So there was that.
Yeah.
But anyway, there were reasons, but I didn't want to go into them,
Yeah. And
So,
you don't have to explain anything because it's your
yeah.
channel and you run it your way.
And
And
Izzy, tell Kel I love her. I love her and I miss her so bad. And same thing with Tank. I don't know if you run into Tank, but anyway, it's not because I don't love him. It really is not. But anyway, Kelly, I bring it every day. She was just like Jaxie. She couldn't get in either. So I did the same thing with her. What I did is I went to their channels, and I don't know what made me think to do this, but I put because I couldn't just type their names in the moderators or whatever. You got to go to their channel and copy. Well, I just went to share and
mhm.
it copied on a clipboard or whatever, and then I pasted it in the managing moderators, and then Jaxie got in. So I did that same thing to Kelly. So hopefully she'll be able to get. I bring it every day, Kelly.
Mhm.
So hopefully, if I told my people, I said, if it's anybody else that you hear of that can't get in, let me know. But man, I kept looking. All I knew to do was look in my jail and see if they were blocked and unblock them, but I never did see them.
Mhm.
It was weird. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's fixed. I hope now. I know it is for Jaxie, and since it worked for her, it should work for Kelly. So
Yeah.
let's see your child. Hold it up. Is that the one that's the Agatha's, or is that a different one?
Yeah. Yeah. This one's the Agatha reading show.
I just love doing those.
Yeah, and they're so easy.
Yeah, and I love doing them, and I love wearing them. Oh, that's pretty.
Let me make
It's
myself
kind of
bigger.
got a fall vibe.
Uh-huh.
And
Because
that's
of
the
the
Stanley cake.
yeah, it's the Stinley muffin.
Uh-huh.
So
I
it'll
have a
end up
Stanley
being the
donut. It's strange, but I'm doing one with it too. I
yeah,
mean, it's not
yeah,
nearly as soft as the other ones, but it's okay.
yeah. But I and then I didn't realize it and stuff until I started to work with it. But this is kind of like some of my hobby yarn that it's individual strands.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I have to make sure and stuff that I'm grabbing all four strands.
Yeah. Here goes my clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's off a few minutes. 5 minutes. Who knows how many times it'll chime. I didn't count. Maybe somebody did.
Yeah, I didn't catch it either.
Sometimes it works out right. It's so weird. I say I got gremlins. Gremlins in the clock.
Thank you, Dosia. Thank you, Miss Cynthia.
Yes, it is pretty, ain't it? Yes, I love an autumnal. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, I wish she'd come back, It's possible she could become a mod again. You never know. Same with Tank. I just don't need so many. It causes problems sometimes.
Yeah.
No, but I don't like to hurt feelings. Like I say, I'd be glad not to be one so I can just hang out and do what I want to do. Listen, look and listen, but not necessarily follow the chat. But I know some people just like to be, they like to be helpful.
Yeah.
And that's sweet. Yeah, they didn't have hobby bingo today. It's supposed to be Swedish hobby bingo day, and they have it.
Huh.
I don't know why. I know they're not having it next Monday because it's Easter Monday. They said no bingo then. I don't know if you watch the Facebook on Tuesday. They have the Facebook live shop, and I like to watch that. I don't necessarily
Yeah.
shop.
I didn't catch it.
I just watch. And
Yeah. I
it's
I
just
usually like to,
entertaining.
yeah. I like to watch and just see all the different yarns.
Yeah.
Well, with that's like with now I can't think of Crystal. Um
Bag
n-
a day.
yeah, Bago Day. And I think that's what I liked about watching her
And I
channel.
miss
When
her
I first
yarn
started watching
walls.
her
She
channel.
had yarn walls and she took it down to cause some people
Yeah,
were aggravating her about it. I would have just let it. Psh, I wouldn't have worried with them people. I just have my yarn wall anyway.
yeah. I anything,
No, Izzy, but I figured it was the mod thing.
but yeah, so if I started watching her, and that's how I got to learning about all of the different yarns, and that there was all of these different yarns that I didn't even know existed.
Oh, okay, Izzy. No, I don't know.
Hey, Lisa from down under.
Hey, Lisa. Our knitting Lisa.
Uh-huh.
Squeeze your
Our
girls.
from the
Have them
future.
squeeze your back for me. You know what I always say.
Yeah, friend from the
Hugs.
future.
He's so sweet.
But yeah, and stuff, it was thanks to her back day and stuff that I discovered that there was other yarns out there that I didn't even know about. All I ever thought was the yarn that was at, because when I first started learned how to crochet and stuff, my mom got the yarn. Well, then and stuff, all we had was Kmart,
Yeah.
and was the type of yarn that we would get at Kmart, which was the acrylic yarn.
I kind of even want to go to. I never go out anymore because I have to take my walker, and it's just a pain. And but I need to. Some people were saying there's new yarn at even Walmart. I like, and I'm not so crazy about gray, but I think this is pretty. This is a Walmart yarn, Mandala Sparkle, and it's an oldie but goodie. It's Nova. It's got sparkles, and it's not much for gray, but I like pink and gray together. Nova. Probably got some more of that somewhere.
Lisa says, Granny, the girl sends hugs. Hugs back.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it is pretty, ain't it? Yes, yes.
But that's how I found out and stuff that there was all of these bougie yarns and different.
Yeah, most
brands
of the
of
yarn.
yarn.
I don't order so much anymore because I got so daggone much. I need to. I need
Yeah.
to. I need to put them. Well, depending on what happens with our Social Security and stuff, and I hope and pray. I've been praying that everything stays good with that and Medicare and all that stuff because we need it. We work for it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought, you know what? I might have to sell some yarn, but then I wonder if people will have money to buy it. So who knows? But the day may come. And I've got so much in my bedroom, I can't even get in my bedroom. And I was thinking of, because that bedroom's a little bigger than this one, emptying that room out and using it as my studio, and still have yarn in here too. But that would be an undertaking. I need help in several days work. I tell you what, that Dory sure has helped me out. She's come several times, well, twice. First time to nurse me back to health, I was so sick.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, so sick. And she was so good to me. And she would get out in the yard and work. And that's a working woman. She'd get in the yarn and try to organize it. She's a worker. Unlike me. I like to sit on my can and do just this.
Yeah.
But I have been getting around more, trying to lose weight and drinking water and stuff because I let too many pounds. Well, I wasn't able to get up and move very much, and it just don't take much for it. I feel like I eat like a bird, but it still don't take. Doesn't take much at all. DK Jen. Okay, Izzy, that's fine. You love the big twists that Dawn yarn. You know, I haven't. I probably have one or two big twists that I've gotten from people, but we don't have a Joann's. The closest one is like an hour away, and it's a dump. It's in a bad part of town. It was always a mess. And I was never, their sale prices I thought were not really good sale prices. I guess the draw there is that they used to use coupons, I know, and you could like stack coupons and stuff. So that was good. But yeah, somebody was saying recently that they went to, I forgot whose live I was on, that somebody had spent their tax money on Hobby Lobby yarn. I said, doggone, you should have waited till this, clearance sale. However, it's hard to catch it because you can't find out from the employees. They'll always tell you they don't know whether they do or not. I guess I don't know. They may not know. But that's how I got so much. One reason I had so much yarn, I've gotten rid of quite a bit of it, was I'd go, for years, and just cause it was on sale, I'd grab it up. And some of it I did use, some of it I will use, but I have given away quite a bit. I'd love to start doing my giveaways again. Postal fee, because I like to do it for the international, not just this country. Because, people would like where Lisa is, I'd like for them to experience some of our yarn.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah. And in fact, I want to put together a box as I have some stuff that I know I won't use that I know our friend Lisa will use. And I want to put a box together for her and send it to her. I know, because I've got some knitting needles that I'm not going to use, and I know she'll get some use out of them.
I've got so many knit needles, it's crazy.
Okay. So I want to send those to her, plus I want to send
and straight.
Isn't she?
Do any of your girls crochet or knit? I forget. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Dawn Yarndall hasn't been feeling good.
Uh-huh.
And also and stuff this month, everything, well, last month wasn't a good month for her, and then she just hasn't been feeling good. She's been sick.
Bless her heart. She gets sick a lot, seems like.
Yeah. And then last week and everything, she wasn't feeling good, and then Jerry had a bad toothache and everything, so
they were both kind of out of commission.
Yeah. But she's got her live scheduled for next week, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see and everything. See how she does.
Yeah.
So
My watch hours have been down, but that might be because I gave Dory Monday, which is fine. She just would rather go on Monday than after me on Wednesday, and that was fine. Because I was going on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days in a row. I was like
Yeah.
kind of wiped out. So I said, sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Monday.
I haven't posted a video since
I
the end of
don't ever
March.
do videos anymore. And I
So
never learned to edit. So I
I
just
don't
like,
really, yeah, I don't really edit my videos. The only thing as far as editing I do is that I just add a title
outro and
screen
intro and stuff like that.
and then add an out my outro
Hmm.
to the end of my video, and that's the extent of my editing.
Yeah. If I knew how to do all the cool stuff that Sunita and Sandra and all them know how to do, I'd probably spend way too much time on editing.
Yeah, I think there was one video that I did that I was able to figure out and was able to remove a section and then add and then another section to speed it up.
See, and I don't know how to do that stuff or even splice one to another. Like,
And
if I wanted to
that out,
do part of a
yeah.
video one day and then part of it another day and have it
Now
all.
I've done that where I've been able to put a couple videos together because that's kind of what I'm doing and stuff when I add my outro to the end of my video. So that
Do you
I
use StreamYard or you use StreamYard, don't you?
when I do my live stream.
Yeah, I use
But
Restream and I like it and I pay for it. It's just like 19 a month, but it's so doggone glitchy, especially during the replays. And I don't that
yeah,
shouldn't be, especially when you pay for it.
yeah. But
And also, like the videos that Sandra's done for me, like when I went to add some other ones, I had to take my outro and a couple others off to add like I wanted to put my raids on when VJ raids me and Carrie raids me, the Yarny Elephant, and somebody else. But anyway, Jackson. I wanted to put that on there, and it was like they limited me on how many. And I thought, if I'm paying for this, they should let you have
yeah,
more than that.
yeah. But when I record my video, I use OBS to record the video, but to kind of
I've heard
edit
of
it,
that and InShot or something like that.
yeah. But to edit it and have it so I can upload it to YouTube, I use Wondershare. And that's how I add
Are
the.
those free?
They have OBS is free, yeah. Wondershare has a free version, but they also have it to where you can also pay for it. But they do have a free version.
Do you pay for it?
Wondershare, yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, and Restream, it's quite a jump to the next upgrade. It's like 19, and then I think the next step is like 41.99 or something crazy like that. I'm trying to conserve my moolah just in case we
Yeah.
have to. I swear I'll be up Poop Creek if it comes to the
Yeah.
point where we don't get our Social Security. But I won't. I hope and pray that doesn't happen for a lot of us, millions of us.
Yeah.
Same thing with Medicare and Medicaid. I don't use Medicaid, but I know people, especially with kids, do. Cynthia says, "What program do you use to create thumbnails?" She uses Microsoft Publisher, but they are dropping it in the fall of 26.
I've used Canva.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
Okay, Noah, you hear the what man rocking the bike horn? The elope man?
What?
Dinky Jen says she uses Canva.
Restream is what I use to go live.
Cynthia says that she pays for a Microsoft Publisher. Yeah, Canva is free.
Mm-hmm.
Elote, it's corn. Oh, okay.
So you got a man that peddles corn? Sounds like. Never heard of that kind of corn.
Probably like kettle corn.
Oh, I love kettle corn. Just get it from our grocery store and do it in the microwave.
Yeah, I think the only time that I've seen kettle corn is like at the fair. Oh, she
Yeah,
says it's Mexican corn. They cover it in butter, mayo, and spices.
wow. Butter, yeah. I don't know about mayo. Yes, it might be good.
I'll have to ask my neighbor about that. Hi, Samantha.
Howdy, howdy. You craving funnel cake, Izzy?
Oh, I love funnel cake.
I only get it at the, like we have a 4th of July celebration at the fair. Have a fair.
Oh yeah, that's
Sometimes
where I
I'll
would
get it
get
there and split it with somebody because it takes up a whole plate.
Yeah. And it's covered with powdered sugar.
Yeah, I don't like so much powdered sugar. I tell them just a light dusting. Yeah, when I
Powdered
went,
sugar,
I used to go to New
strawberry.
Orleans all the time, because my daughter lived there, and
Yeah.
Cafe Du Monde, which is known for their beignets and stuff. Their floor, they put so much powdered sugar on this thing. The floor is just cut out. It's outside with has an awning over it, and you just have tables out there, and the floor is just covered with it.
But
I'm
yeah, and
like,
stuff. That's what I would get when we would go to our county fair. That's one of the things that I would have to get is funnel cake, and with the powdered sugar and with strawberries.
yeah, I love strawberries when they're in season, which is now, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
My mom she had a patch one year. Well, she grew them for several years, but one year was like a bumper crop. She sold them to our local grocery store. They bought them from her. And I remember one of my teachers, one of my office prep classes, she would order gallons of them. I had to take them to high school and conduct business for my mom. But that was work because you have to, pinch the runners off. It's a lot of work to it.
Yeah.
I'd love to have it. My deck really needs to be redone. I really don't feel safe on it. But Dory jumped up and down on it. And I said, "Yeah, but you don't weigh as much as I do." But she thinks it's all right. But it was built when this mobile home, we brought it out here, and that was 86.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we need to update it. And I was trying to save money for that and for a handicap ramp and stuff. But now I'm taking these doggone diet shots, and they're like $500 a month. First month was $350, but after that, I pray that it does some good. I've been laying off the sodas, and because even diet soda has quite a bit of sodium in it,
Yeah.
and I have an edema problem with my legs. So
Hey, night, Miss Cynthia.
night. Yeah, Izzy, and I bet that's what you was that what you thought was morning sickness, was being sick from that? I wondered about that.
Yeah, I've had my gallbladder removed.
I never had trouble, but they were in there doing my third weight loss surgery because I had problems with. And the surgeon came out and asked my daughters. He just thought he'd remove it while he was in there. And I'm glad that he asked for their permission. Heck, I'm for getting rid of everything we ain't got to have.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a tummy tuck, a boob reduction, a whole bunch of stuff.
But
My wings taken in, my arm wing.
But yeah, when I had my gallbladder removed, it was like I had a bag of marbles. It was so full. with
Gallstones.
stones. That was like a bag of marbles.
Wow. I did have a kidney stone I passed one time and I about passed out. And I was driving.
Yeah, I had a kidney stone and
It hit me and Betty, I just had to pull
oh,
over and quit because it was like, oh my God, it was pain.
but I was able to pass it. But oh yeah. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But I didn't know if it was I kind of thought maybe that's what was going on or if it was my diverticulitis acting up. And
Yeah, my ex had that real bad, and our daughter Hannah has it.
but yeah, it was like, oh my gosh. And but yeah, it was like, oh, but knock on wood, I haven't had one since.
And I guess they took my appendix. I don't think I have my appendix either.
But let's see. I've had my gallbladder removed. I've had a total hysterectomy. So, as far as surgery goes, as far as removing hearts, those are the only two that I've had.
Yeah.
Now, I've had surgery done on both knees, both shoulders.
What did they do to your knees? Replacement?
No, what is called a lateral release.
Mm-hmm.
Everything because my knees weren't lined up right. So he did a lateral release so they would line back up.
Do you have to be put under for that?
Yeah. And then my shoulders, I had bone spurs and arthritis. So he went in and took care of removed the bone spurs and cleaned out the arthritis.
Yeah.
I've had my right wrist. I had surgery for tendonitis. And then my latest surgery was my deviated septum. And when he went in to do that, he removed my uvula because when I would, at night when I was sleeping, I would be so relaxed, it would,
More.
it would hang down so
Oh,
long.
goes off your airway.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of part of my airway. And also, he removed that, and then he also removed what is called lingual tonsils, which is at the very back of your tongue, just as it curves to go down your throat.
Mm-hmm.
So I had those removed, along with repairing my deviated septum.
Well, that's good. Sounds like you've had a lot of work done.
Yep. When I had that surgery done, I was out of work for 2 weeks.
That's not bad.
And oh gosh, talk about and stuff a sore throat. My
I
throat
just had my
is
tonsils out. I was 32, and oh lordy, my throat hurt all summer long.
my throat hurt. It was just like just thinking about having to swallow it would hurt
Yeah.
and everything.
Wow.
For about a week and a half, I had to have real soft foods,
Yeah.
stuff that I could just swallow easy, that just glided down.
And that's not the most appetizing.
No. So like mashed potato, that was just real creamy foods that would just slide.
Yeah.
So I lost. That's when I lost about 10 pounds because I couldn't really eat anything.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it.
But talk about being able to breathe
Made a big
and
difference.
oh my gosh, right the day after the surgery when he came in and removed the plugs from my nose, and that first deep breath that I took through my nose, I'm like, oh my gosh,
This is
it was.
wonderful.
I'm like, oh yes,
Mm.
I was able to sleep. I was getting the actual rest. And when I went back to work, everybody's going like, Margie, what's up with you? What's going on with you? There's something. There's like a glow about you. What it is? I go, it's because I can breathe and I'm getting the rest that I'm actually supposed to be getting.
Yep. Yes, yes. Oh, you lost your job.
Boy,
What
is
were
it?
you doing, Izzy? What was your job? Mummified rats. You're
Oh no.
gross. Well, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I gotta, I can't stay too long. I got to get up and move about. Get stiff with this osteopenia.
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed hanging out with you.
Well, I'm glad you came
Oh,
on.
we'll see you later. Hey, does Pam still come on?
Yeah.
So she'll be on later tonight.
Yeah.
Does she come on right after you or later?
No, later I think she comes on let me see.
I need to get to her channel. I haven't been there in forever. And it's not because I don't love her, I do. I just turn off of YouTube sometimes and just watch old movies and stuff. Thank you, Lisa. Good to see you too. See y'all.
Okay, I don't think she's got anything scheduled for tonight.
Oh, really? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. She might
Yeah,
pop up.
I'm not seeing anything scheduled for tonight.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to go and see if I can hunt up this doggone hook I've lost. Misplaced. See you later, Gators. I'll probably be down in the chat. Mwah.
Okay.
Love y'all bunches.
Me too.
Gotta find the door.
But yeah. But I think, let me see. Trying to see if I think I'm trying to think of I can picture her, but I can't think of her name right at the moment. Hi, Bridget. Welcome in. I'm trying to see. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Miss Bridget. Oh no. I'm sorry, Miss Bridget. That is so sad. Well, we'll pray and stuff and send out positive vibes that it's not. Izzy. Hey, Cindy Lulu. I am working on another excuse me, Agatha reading shawl. And I am using a Stinley muffin tweed that I had won from Mishi. So that is what I am using to make this shawl, and I am using a Furls there you go. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, come on, camera, focus. It's a J 6.0 millimeter hook. And this, I didn't realize it until I actually pulled it out and started to use it, that it's individual strands. So I have to be very careful and make sure that I'm grabbing all the strands. And I just started working on this yesterday morning. Thank you, Cindy Lulu. Okay. And I am going to be getting off of here in about 10 minutes. Because I am going to need to get up and move around. Because if I don't, my back will not be happy with me. So his last live? He's not doing lives anymore? Oh my gosh. See, I want it to go that way, but see, I keep wanting it to go this way instead of that way. But I have it going that way because of well, I guess I'm gonna have to pop in there for a little bit then on my other device then. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Cindy. I love you too. And you're so understanding as well, Cindy. You guys have been so patient and so understanding with me and everything right now, with everything, me not doing my videos and being patient with me with my live streams and stuff. I I do. I really appreciate it. Lisa says, Margie, we are family. We are here for you. And Cindy goes, and we'll probably not stay for the whole time, but do best I can for now. Fighting through all my personal issues too, especially the chronic pain and all. It is a battle, but you are all worth it. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I am. I've moved things around. I've rearranged my room again. and um and I've got a few more things that I want to kind of do, and then I will do another updated room tour so you guys can see exactly how I have my room set up now. Izzy says, yes, Margie, you are one of my favorite channels. You have helped me through a lot. You are totally worth it, Margie. Thank you, Izzy. Bridget says, come help me do mine next, Margie. I'm in desperate need of a craft room overall. Well, I still got to do my yarn / nursery next. I still got to work on that. Then I need to do my garage. And then I've got some sheds out here that I still need to go through and declutter. So I've still got a lot I need to do. So same here, says Bridget. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to go ahead and play my outro. Thank you to everybody here that has come and spent this 2 hours with me. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Linda, you came in just at the end. Thrifty Crocheter, thank you. And thank you to Granny for coming up on panel with me. Don't forget the thummies. And Thrifty, the word is fun. To drop your channel. Oh, thank you, Thrifty. You guys are all so sweet to come in and support me. You guys are amazing. But yeah, you can type in fun to drop your channel link and stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and play my outro. Oh, you're sitting on your porch in the sunshine, loving it. Yeah, that's what I need to do at times too, is go sit out on my front patio. It's a covered patio, and I just need to do that too at times. Is just go sit out there and crochet and just listen to the birds and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play my outro, and I will see you guys around the streets. And maybe, hopefully, if Dawn is feeling better and Jerry is feeling better, maybe we'll see you guys on Wednesday night for West Coast Wednesdays. If not, then we will definitely see you guys next Thursday right here. But we'll definitely be seeing you guys around the streets. I'm hoping, maybe, no promises, but hopefully I can get back into doing my videos again. But we'll see. Bye, everyone. Love you. Hugs and kisses. Let's see. There we go.